This is a video response to J4109 about bullies. I remember when I was a child, 8th, ninth grade. I remember being in high school, freshman year, 13, 14 years old. I only weighed 81 pounds. One of the big problems I had was the perpetual harassment, getting beat up, and I mean bloodied. 13 years old, doing for just doing nothing wrong by a lot of kids. It wasn't until about end of my sophomore, junior, I think it was my junior year, I was able to eat lunch at school because I was always getting picked on and beat up at lunch, and that would really change my life. That's why I'd ended up being a soldier for 15 years. I spent 30 years in the martial arts and learning how to defend myself. And I competed in lots of championships, world championships, all over the United States. And I'm glad I'm older. And it gave me a lot to think about. I became a lot wiser. Do I forgive those people? Of course. We're just kids. But did it make what they did to me and all that right? I mean, I used to get swirlies in my head. Group of guys put in a toilet. All these horrendous things that were done. It would affect me psychologically. I've never forgot that feeling inferior. I was so ashamed and so hurt. It gets to a point where I was so afraid all the time, everywhere and everything I did. I developed anger, and by the end of my sophomore year in high school, when I couldn't take anymore, I went after him. So I had to pay him back in spades. I had to get, and that was the only relief I would know, from it. It was the only way these people would stop is if I had to do something. My parents weren't people that would really want to hear anything about it. Police didn't do anything. About a year ago, my stepson, 13 years old, he's in middle school. What he did is he was getting picked on so bad at lunch, he couldn't focus. He'd have anxiety attacks and all that at home. And what I did is contacted the school. I brought the police involved and woke the school up, and they talked to the kids. They actually went over to the parents' house and talked to them. And thank God for that. 3 weeks ago, my other stepson, Mark, he just turned 12. He's one of those really quiet. He's one of them kind of geeky, kind of nerd kind of boys. He's actually on honor roll. He has like a 3.67 GPA. Wonderful boy. Never teases anybody. Always happy. Never. That's just the way he is. He came home from school, and he came over to me when I was on the computer doing my schoolwork, because I am in school to be a pastor, and he talked to me and told me he was always going to be picked on and beat up. And, I thought about that, and I told, some of the things I told him, I said, Mark, you got to develop a little bit thicker skin. I mean, it is part of life. We are going to get picked on and teased a little bit, but I said, we'll talk to the school. And it was something. I think it was either within a day or two. My 12-year-old daughter, we went to her basketball game at the school. I seen all these boys that were picking on my stepson, Mark, in front of the school. And I had a talk with all of them. And I pretty much had to woke them up, is because there's only so much even a school can do. But I had to talk. I told the kids straight out, you pick on Mark anymore, you're going to be dealing with me. I said, I ain't going to put up with, I'm not going to put up with any of the crap you guys are going to do. And picking on kids, it's horrendous, and it's horrendous what other people do. The kids, they hurt kids. If I can recommend anybody to this audience, I would really recommend watch Dr. Phil Zimbardo Zimbardo, the Lucifer effect. What, and the emphasis on that is, how do normal people, good people, do bad things? What situation or circumstances could a good person do evil things? How do good people cross the line and one day just decide to be bad? Another, and you can find that on YouTube. It's a 23-minute video, Phil Zimbardo. Another one, watch Stanley Milgram, Stanford Prison Experiment. Watch the real footage. Hurting people like to hurt people. I would recommend that to all people. We learn a lot about life. I feel so sorry, and these children got hurt, and I really I hate seeing kids get hurt. It's just like the last incident with my stepson Mark. That's 12. I ran into him at the school, him and all his friends, and one of the parents stood behind me and was like shocked that I would just say something to the kids. I fronted them out, and I explained to her exactly what they were doing to my son. They go pick on him. They think it's okay to go beat him up and stuff like that. Well, if it gets to a point, if I ever had to sit in the classroom with the kids, I will. I would sit in there and make sure nothing happens to them, because nobody's going to pick on me. They're not going to pick on my children. But picking on other people is very wrong. I wish in a perfect world that we could love and respect each other. That we could help each other, and we could all live in peace and harmony. But one thing I've learned is that the world can be a very vicious place, and it isn't full of sunshine and rainbows, cotton candy with pink flowers. But each one of us has a responsibility to take care of, watch over society, take care, help each other. The Apostle Paul, when he went to Corinth, and he seen the church fighting, there's factionalism. They were fighting each other over doctrine. And the main emphasis, there was a lot of different emphasis Paul did, but what he did say, he told them, is we are here to serve other people. We are not here just so we can be high priests. We're not here to toot our own horn. That's basically what he said. We are here to serve other people, so they can enter so they can enter the kingdom of heaven. Picking on people is very wrong, and I want to thank all my listeners, and God bless, take all, or love all. If you want to subscribe to me, hey, that would be wonderful. I like sharing a lot of the news, and I like helping people. Anybody's got any problems, I like them to talk to me. Thank you very much.